You call your cat's name, they are right there. You can see them. They can hear you. And they do not move. They do not look up. They do not twitch an ear. They do not acknowledge you in any way. Just nothing. So you call again, louder, maybe with a little more feeling this time. And still nothing. Just your cat, existing completely independently of your need for their attention. You have probably assumed one of two things. Either your cat does not know their name, or your cat simply does not care about you enough to respond. Science says both of those are wrong, and what science actually found will completely change how you feel the next time you are ignored. Hi, welcome to Cat Whisperer Daily. Today we decode why your cat ignores you when you call their name. First, the most important question: does your cat actually know their name? In 2019, researchers at Sophia University in Japan published a study specifically designed to answer this. They tested 78 cats. They played recordings of 4 words that sounded similar to the cat's name. And then, as the 5th word, they played the cat's actual name. Cats showed significantly more response to their own name than to the other words. Head movement, ear movement, tail movement, pupil dilation, the cats noticed. The cats responded. The cats knew. Your cat knows their name. This is peer-reviewed science published in scientific reports. Your cat has heard their name enough times, associated it with enough attention and interaction, that the sound of it is meaningful to them. So why do they not come? Because knowing your name and choosing to respond to it are two completely different things. Dogs have been selectively bred for thousands of years to respond to human cues, to come when called. That responsiveness is literally in their genetics. Cats domesticated themselves. They came to human settlements because the food was good, not because they were bred to serve human needs. The relationship has always been more mutual, more negotiated, more on their terms. When your cat hears their name and does not respond, they are not broken. They are not unloving. They are being exactly what they are. An animal that makes choices about when to respond and when not to. Reason 1. They are in the middle of something. Cats have their own agenda, their own interests. When a cat is watching a bird, or washing their face, or in the middle of a particular kind of rest, your name call competes with something they have already decided is more important. The ignore is not about you. It is about their current focus. Reason 2. Your name call has no clear value signal. Think about when your cat does respond to their name. When food is coming. When you have a toy. When something genuinely interesting is about to happen. If your name call is usually followed by nothing, or by being picked up when they did not want to be, they have learned that responding is not worth the interruption. Reason 3, the tone of your voice. Cats are extremely sensitive to vocal tone. If you call their name with frustration, or loudly, or in a way that sounds like a command, your cat may recognize the name, but decide the energy behind it is not inviting. They respond to warmth, to softness, to the voice that sounds like good things. Reason 4, cats who lived in households with multiple cats showed lower name recognition. Not because they were less intelligent, but because they have learned that sometimes the name is for someone else. They have learned to wait and see if the call is really meant for them. That is not indifference. That is sophisticated social reasoning. So what does the ignore actually mean about your relationship with your cat? The cats who seemed most indifferent were often the most securely attached cats. A cat who is anxious around you, a cat who is not sure of you, that cat orients to its name immediately. Because attention is survival. A cat who is completely secure, completely relaxed, completely certain that you are safe. That cat can afford to ignore you. The ignore is, paradoxically, a sign of trust. The ignore says, I am so comfortable with you. I do not need to monitor your every call. I know you are there. I know things are fine. I will come when I choose to come, because I trust that you will still be here. That is not rejection. That is security. So how do you get your cat to respond more when you call? 3 things that actually work. First, make the name worth responding to. Every time your cat responds to their name, even slightly, follow it with something good. You are building an association between the sound of their name and the value of responding. Second, change your tone. Call their name the way you would call a friend you were genuinely happy to see. Soft, warm, a little higher in pitch. The voice that sounds like good things. Cats respond to the feeling behind the word as much as the word itself. Third, do not overuse the name. Reserve it for moments when you have something genuinely to offer. The name should mean something is about to happen. If it means nothing, they will treat it as nothing. What you should not do. Repeat the name louder and louder when they do not respond. The repetition tells your cat that the name is just noise, not a meaningful signal. Here is what I want you to carry from this video. Your cat knows your name. They hear it. They process it. And then they make a choice. That choice is not a measure of how much they love you. It is a measure of how confident they feel in your relationship. The most ignored cat owners are often the most trusted ones. The ones whose cats know with complete certainty that the human will still be there after the nap is finished. So the next time your cat hears their name, processes it, and then slowly closes their eyes and goes back to sleep. Do not feel rejected. Feel trusted. Does your cat respond when you call their name? Call them right now and tell me what happened in the comments. If this video changed how you feel about being ignored, share it. Because somewhere out there, someone is taking it personally every single time their cat does not come. Subscribe to Cat Whisperer Daily and hit the notification bell. New cat psychology decoded every single week. Next week, we are decoding why your cat always lands on their feet. The physics behind it are extraordinary, and the biology is even more so. Until then, call your cat's name. Softly, warmly, like you are genuinely happy they exist, and see what happens. I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself, and take care of the being who knows your voice better than you think, and trusts you enough to sometimes gloriously completely ignore it.